New York under Commander GEN.YAHANNA. We are the home of the truth right here. Truth right here. This is real brotherhood. All black brotherhood. You understand? Black Hispanics, Native Americans. It's home, baby.
Let us give all glory and praise unto the Most High and our holy kingdom. Which none of this would be possible without him. If you wearing a stud, a fringe, a border of blue, if you know your identity, if you know your tribe, if you know what Hebrew is and can speak a Hebrew word, it was given to you by your holy King Yahushua. King David said he would rather be a doorkeeper in the kingdom of heaven than to be anything else in this world. I'm paraphrasing. Our King Yahushua has used us just as he ought to, like a bunch of screwdrivers and wrenches and tools to build the greatest kingdom on the face of this earth. And through the mercy and grace of the Lord, we will build this kingdom, man. I've been doing this all day. I got to thank Captain and his amazing team that pulled off the 2022 Hebrew Academy. Y'all did an amazing job. It ain't easy coming into this truth. It's not easy to learn how to be a brother or a sister when you come out of a world living in madness and evil and hatred towards your own brothers and sisters while loving the enemy. Right. It takes strong, strong men and women to break the bonds of slavery and bring us back together to be one and fight through the forces of evil to make us one family, man. Right. Many of us sitting in this room lost brothers and sisters and mothers and fathers and everything to get up in here to be called the Hebrew Israelites. Many, many sacrifices was made for thousands of years for these records called the Bible to be preserved, man. Many, many men have lost their lives hoping that a man of God would come along and grab hold of these records and stand up and say, I will teach God's word to God. And you stand up and saw that Hebrew Academy, it almost brought me to tears. I can't understand what the hell you doing in this room, goddammit. And worse than you in here, what the hell am I doing in here? Somebody forgot to show me the directions to my grave, to my jail cell, to my crack house, to my murder victim. Instead, we found the truth and found a path to fix what was broken, to fix what they said could never be fixed. The 12 lost tribes of the children of Israel. And these men that we will honor today, these precious men, these precious, precious men of God who sacrificed all that they had to get through this academy and to become men of God, they deserve this honor tonight. They deserve this honor with extinction. And with that, I just first want to say congratulations to all the generals of the I.S.U.P.K. for leading. I would like to recognize every single captain in this I.S.U.P.K. And for every officer, every trooper, every sister, every child that follows these men, I honor you so greatly today. You have given hope to the hopeless and strength to the weak. You have turned the darkness into light. You've opened a path for brothers and sisters to see their way out of the dark, horrible lives that they were forced into. And for that, Thank you, how about Shem Yahushua every day, brother. Class of 2022, men that have dedicated their lives to the truth. Congratulations, you are official priests of the I.S.U.P.
What's your name? Dr. Tom. Man, when I was falling. Leader. Yeah. We speak the truth, but we a cult leader. Yeah. Well, listen, I'm a cult leader. Yeah. Well, listen, I'm a cult leader. Yeah.
It's Kool-Aid, a nigga that sipped the Kool-Aid. That LaFraud, single barrel and crusade. Got the coke going up on a Tuesday. Roast the false prophet like a gourmet souffle. Cause me no say spirit gun like I.S.U.K. Nigga might run up in that black face like Gucci. Boycott a cracker, kill your favorite rapper. Cause I run with G's like a Green Bay Packer. I chop a Christian like a new machete. When you polygamist, they look at you like R. Kelly. Still these women wanna do me like I'm Akinelli. West Coast sisters love me like a Machiavelli. Make these crackers lick the dust off my boots. We want no cowards in our camp and we ain't taking recruits. My crew the livest, y'all suckers is the jobbers. Niggas run their lips but they damn sure wouldn't try us. Nah, I ain't the same cat who used to break laws. They just rather see me as the same cause. Some rather remain lost. My brain washed with these stained thoughts. I be repping for my niggas riding for the same cause. Cult leader. Yeah. Well, bitch, then I'm a cult leader. Yeah.
And work hard for this, y'all. And work hard for this. Let's give it up because we can hang with it all, y'all. Give it up for all the stages here.
We got Jamaica, Calabria, we got Lashawan live on the phone.
What I want you to think about is this. For every brother that is coming through this Hebrew Academy, there is the potential for so many brothers and sisters to not die in this world, man. That's what we gained in this nation here, brothers and sisters.
Let's get it, I got it, I'm ready, my Lord. board. Say they won't smoke, that the shit they can't afford. These niggas weak, no cap, I go hard. And I know these niggas mad, I ain't tripping, I'm good. One call, then fall on you, don't make me do it. Me and my niggas taking your city on guard. Look, I got something for all you haters. Dumb thinking and sweet, get all the flavors. You niggas suckers like you candy coated. Grab the 40, let it blam, reload it. Couple sticks on me, thinking dynamite from that damn explosion. Look, homie, all I'm saying, you better chill. You think you got the game, you ain't even in the field. You say you ready to die, you ain't even gonna write a will. I gotta leave you to make bail before the appeal. I'm war ready, heavy artillery like a Mando. Boots grade camo, feeling fresh out the bando. I'm one west, got a vest, lot of ammo. Big blade, face paint like I'm Rambo. Shit, I make rappers go rip they book up. I walk up on you real time with my hood up. Send your ass under with a ladder, it ain't good luck. Let's get it, I got it, I'm ready, my lord. Whole click solid, everybody on board. Say they won't smoke, that's the shit they can't afford. These niggas weak, no cap, I go hard. And I know these niggas mad, I ain't tripping, I'm good. One call, then fall on you, don't make me do it. Me and my niggas taking your city on guard. 140 for the rebel, nigga. Yeah. Wait a minute, let me check my watch, time to go to work. Bitch, I'm right back, get my bag, about to go berserk. Oh, that nigga left, he a hoe, tell him go to church. Say that they got next, okay, guess I gotta get it first. The truth hurt, I'm on fire, let it burn a bit. Fuck a hoe, cut that bitch off like a tourniquet. Cut him up, nip tuck, then I put him on the bed. Everything I drop, heavy little nigga, watch your head. Yeah, he ain't one west, he a fed. I claim a 25th, UPK thoroughbred. Oh, he made one up, I ain't worried about a damn thing. Nigga, I'm strapped, I put it like a hamstring. Just touched down, finna fly down, case it dry. Touch King Times, gonna be very hard to stay alive. Bitch, we outside, so you know you can't stand there. Said if I gon' die for this shit, I told him hell yeah. Let's get it, I got it, I'm ready, my lord. Whole click solid, everybody on board. Say they won't smoke, that's the shit they can't afford. These niggas weak, no cap, I go hard. And I know these niggas mad, I ain't tripping, I'm good. One call, then fall on you, don't make me do it. Me and my niggas taking your city on guard. Let's get it, I got it, I'm ready, my lord. Whole click solid, everybody on board. Say they won't smoke, that's the shit they can't afford. These niggas.
All right, shalom, Israel. Wrap it up, hope y'all enjoyed that. Man, hold on, let me get the general class off the screen. Everything moving a little bit slow now, because we got class started. All right. What it's hitting for Israel. Y'all seen that glorious graduation, man. At the Passover, it was off the chain. The water to everybody that came out. It wasn't off the chain, Barzal. It was all right. It was a little all right. It wasn't that good. You know what I mean? We didn't give us none of that shit. No, let me stop hating, man. What it is and what it does. Israel, man, is the I.S.U.P.K. under Commander GEN.YAHANNA. Start on 1 West 125th Street. All right, we got my two markers up there. Man, that was a glorious thing, man. Everybody came out to the Passover. Everybody showed so much love, man. If I may, man, those brothers deserved it. Congratulations to every brother that made it through. All right. So, with that being said, 50 more words, y'all. We're going to learn 50 more words, and then we are going to go over Isaiah, Lord's willing, Isaiah 45 and 17, the one where it says that Israel is that world without end. Because all these Christians love John 3:16, yet they don't know what the hell it means. They don't even know what the damn thing means, man. They don't know what John 3:16 is even talking about. Right. So we're going to learn some more words, man. Then we're going straight into it. With that being said, post your questions, post your comments. All right, of course you're going to post your comments, but please post your questions as well. I know we're going to have some haters out there. Go ahead and hate, man. We don't even give a damn. Right. All right. You know, do your little bit of petty hating. Your little hating. I heard they say that down south. Your little this, your little that, your little hair did, and your little car note. Go ahead and do your little hating. All right. I'm just sharing this class with a few people. All right. So go ahead and do your little hating. Oh, let me put y'all eyes up in here, man. You know what I mean? But it was glorious. The Passover was amazing. Man, we're going to get it in. We're going to learn 50 more Hebrew words, man. And it's going to be off the chain. Off the chain. Just like the Passover, just like the Hebrew Academy graduation at All Black Party. The Feast of Unleavened Bread was too wild, man. It was amazing, man. So, with that being said, let's get into it. All right. So, first word we're going to get into. Hold on. Let me stop sharing the screen and then bring up this other one. So we're going straight into 50 words, man. To the next set of 50 words, going straight into it, y'all. All right. Boom. Let's do. We left off at 150. 150. Bang. And I'm gonna make this bigger so y'all can see. A lot bigger. I usually put it at 200. Here we go. Let that feed the brains for a little bit. All right, I'll make this the whole screen so everybody can see it. So, with that being said, Salaki, let me do this for the classroom in Philly. Boom, there we go. Now, so with that being said, we left off at number 50. All right. Boom. So we're gonna start with 51, which is 20. Because if y'all remember, I left a few up on the screen for y'all to get. All right. Y'all to just copy down. So now let's go ahead and get into it. We're going to start at 51. Let me see if I can make it a lot bigger than this. Here we go. Now, that's perfect right there. All right, so 20. All right, I.S.U.P.K. All right, so we're going to put that up on the board. Real quick, let me switch the camera angle. Bang. Go ahead.
Slide, so,
Uh-huh.
is it a way we can get a copy of this?
Yeah, this is a PDF that I have on the screen. So, of course, man, you just hit up my email. I can send you the PDF to it. I did put something out on Facebook a while back, right? To show everybody where they could go to get this. So I'm trying to draw my little line, see where we at with it. So about right here. All right, just so I know. Put this there, so I know where this little thing is at. This little thing is at. Hold on, let me move it over. Might be about right here, brother. All right, there we go. So cool. Now I know where to stop at. So with that being said, you can just hit up my email, M0RE@gmail.com. And I email it to you. But I posted a PDF on Facebook a while back. I might just repost it where you can download it and have it on your phone or whatever. I had it on my phone. Then I believe I took it off because it was like moving a little slow on my phone. So, but it's a PDF that you can get. All right. With that being said, we're gonna start with the first one. I'm gonna use this brown. This brown was pretty good because I think the black is sort of fading out. So let's use brown. All right. So the first word, I.S.U.P.K. All right, I.S.U.P.K. and then Young. So this is a good example that this is the root word, but none of these are connected. I.S.U.P.K. All right, it's not I.S.H.A.R., it's I.S.U.P.K. and then Yum at the end for the plural. All right, I forget how I was doing it. Oh, last time I believe I was putting the pronunciation. I.S.U.P.K. Yum, and then we're gonna put it also in the Assyrian. Boom, boom. All right, and then this is what it means. It means 20. All right. Now this is a note that Esau. This is what he's saying these words mean. A lot of these words don't mean this exactly as the main word. Remember, in Hebrew, you know how we speak slang, so we have like a main word, and then the other things that the word means. So the word might mean hot, like chum means hot, but then we got other things that mean hot as well or good. You might use chum as good, as hot. You know what I mean? In today's time, right? But usually you probably wouldn't. You know what I mean? You know, or we might still say, you know, hawa acham. You know what I mean? Meaning that's hot. Or that's tawab. Alright? So Aishar that means 20. I might can make it a lot bigger too, so we can well, it'll be good, give y'all time to write down all of these. Alright. Aishar should I make it bigger? I got a feeling that this is pretty good. I don't think I need to change anything. We'll just keep moving down the list. All right. So that being said, let's go. So Nabaya'ah means prophet, right? Now Nabah means prophet, but also Nabaya'ah means prophet too, because it just has the Yah in it for the context, right? So the actual root word is Naba'ah or Nabah, all right, which means prophet as well. But this word also means prophet, Nabaya'ah. It just has a Yah in it, all right, Nabaya'ah. There's another one that's where none of these are connected. Another example. Nabaya'ah. All right. Let me put it over here in the Assyrian. All right, Nabaya'ah, prophet. And I ain't got to worry about misspelling none of these words because they right on the bench tree. So that's another easy. All right, so Nabaya'ah means prophet. All right, and it's good that you get a chance to see the natural handwriting of the Assyrian because we usually just see like the printed handwriting. So, of course, if you ever had an officer test, you got to do the natural handwriting as well. You know what I mean? So you got to, because the Hebrew is on the officer's test. So you have to do this as well. So it's good to see like the natural handwriting, how you can do it. You know what I mean? You want to make it just like how it is on your test. All right, on your officer test. Now, of course, after your officer test, you can, do whatever you want to do with it. So don't just take mine and think you're gonna pass the officer test with it. Make it just like how you got it. All right. So let's do the next word. Mashapakha. Mashapakha. Now they saying that this means clan or family. All right. I also like to do 2-letter lookup. And some of these, Esau, he don't put the main word that it means. Like we know that Bayath is house, but you can also use it as a family. But I'll just give you the words that he said, that Esau says up here, even though I know that some of them, they're not the main words. All right. They're not the main words that we would use. All right. So just keep that in mind. This is not the main exact words that we would use. Some of these words are on here twice. Like you'll see Bayath once, and then you'll see Bayath again at number 60 or number 85. it'll be at number 8, and then you'll see it again at 110, meaning something different. All right. So, I.S.U.P.K, family. Like I said, just keep in mind that all of these ain't the exact, ain't the main meaning of the word, so to speak. I.S.U.P.K. All right. So just so you know, because you don't want to be like, well, damn, why the hell wasn't it what I learned? And I'm telling you, that's because this is Esau. All right. Let's put it in the Assyrian. Boom, boom. I.S.U.P.K, he said it means clan or family. All right. So we'll let that one rock. We know that in Israel, the word bayah, which means, it literally means house. We usually use that as family, because house means family. All right. So, it will be bayah. All right. So y'all, I'll just put that under there too as well, just so you can know bayah will mean family. All right. Or family / house. All right. So just so y'all know while y'all writing it down. Like, that's like the main one that we use. We don't usually say I.S.U.P.K. Right. All right. Yeah, the oppressor, he's the devil that the Bible speaks of. We all know that. And remember that biblical Hebrew text and workbook, that wasn't made for Israelites to learn. The sole purpose was to teach white Yale college students. All right. So we're gonna go on to the next one. Remember, we got 50 of them, so we're gonna be moving a little bit. Plus, y'all also have like time to write it down from it being on the screen as well. And of course, you can always come back and rewind the class or pause the class and keep going, right? So the next one is Pequod. Pequod. All right. And we'll put it in the Syrian. Pequod. And it means visit, attend to. I believe visit, attend to. What else did it say? Observe. I believe the main use of it is visit. It's actually visit. Because then they got a whole nother one meaning muster, appoint, be missing, all that. I ain't putting all that up there, all right? Because the main use of it is visit. All right? Okay. But of course, Esau got this up here, of course. You understand? Because he's the devil. All right? Now, I'll put be visited and be missing. Those two is be missing can go last, but attend to all those other ones is really last, but be visited. And in a certain context, it would be missing, because of because of the mission you on. Most of these is like how the Lord visits you. That's why it goes to a point to do something. I done went through a ton of these. So it just depends on the context. But I'm giving you the main context is visit and to be visited. So observe and attend to, they pretty much, not the main use. All right. We're gonna keep it moving. Sawar. And Salaki, if we moving a little bit faster, I do want to get to the scripture as well. So Sawar. All right. Sawar. Boom. Sawar means, I forget what he said, it meant depart. Depart from, turn aside. That's what it says, it said turn aside, right?
Come on, God. Take away, remove.
Turn aside, take away. I think remove would go before take away, but we'll leave it like this. Depart from, turn aside, like you know. Cause he got another one that's like backslide, and I forget which word that is. But to depart from, turn aside, to take away, to remove. All right. So let's keep it moving, y'all. Give y'all a little second to get that down. I ain't gonna rush through it too fast. But I definitely want to get to the scripture, man, because Christians destroy that scripture.
Right.
All right. So let's keep going. So the next word is ma'ad. Ma'ad. So lucky, y'all can always, like I said, pause the class or come back, you know what I mean, and rewind it later on to make sure you get every single thing. All right. I feel like I'm moving a little bit too fast, but we're gonna keep going and try to fit all these words in and the scripture. So, ma'ad. I always, if I could, I keep the H in it. I keep that in there on purpose. For the sake of how our language is. Like in America, that would just do M-A-A-D. Right? Ma'ad, which would be good. You know what I mean? It would be, it's tawab, but I do it just for the teaching purpose. You know what I mean? To always remember that this is AHD. So in America, they would drop the H and just boom, bang. You know what I mean? AD. Now that's good. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with that. But for the teaching purpose, I like to keep it for the Hebrew sake. Just because everything is so there's nothing wrong with removing the H. So you can, it's not wrong to do it. But I like to keep it. All right. Boom, boom. Ma'ad. All right. Boom, boom, boom. What did it mean? Vary, and then exceeding, right?
Exceedingly.
Exceed. How do they spell that?
E-X-C-E-E-D.
I figured that E-E-D-I-N-G, right? L-Y.
Come.
Exceedingly. So I got to went over my little line, but it's cool. And then strength, right?
Oh, God.
And the strength, of course, would be definitely the last one. I know ma'ad to mean very, so that's good. And then exceedingly, meaning like much. Strength, you could use it that way. All right. Let me check the questions, man. Let me see if anybody got any questions in the class. Shout out to everybody that's tuned in. All right. Okay. All right. What's going on, Aqua? What is it? What is it sitting for? All right. So now let's keep going. And also too, stay tuned for my for the I.S.U.P.K Lashawan Qadash channel. We got another YouTube channel coming out where we're gonna be doing these words, putting pictures up with them so you can see what they mean and different things. And the Bible. Y'all, we gotta prove to do an audio Bible. Yeah, so it's gonna be us reading it. I hate listening to the Bible, like listening to the audio Bible with the white man. I hate it. I cannot stand it. Right. We gotta prove to do the audio Bible. So we're gonna do one in Hebrew and in English, and then we're gonna do a Hebrew to English breakdown. Meaning, so one is gonna be straight English reading through Genesis all the way to Revelations. The other one is gonna be Hebrew to English. So it's Hebrew reading, then the English after the verse, then Hebrew, English after the verse, Hebrew, English after the verse. Just so it's because we got our language back like babies, and it would, if we just read all Hebrew, nobody know what the hell we're talking about. I hate to say it, but it's true. That nobody would know what the F we were saying. If we just did my I, come, some all the way through for 5 minutes, you wouldn't listen to it. But if at the end of it said very time heard something, then people would tune into it, because then you would catch on to what's being said. You would hear the same words over and over, and you would start to say, that must be time. That must be very or much. All right? Now, if I could, what's the next one? I, right? So like it might be I-5. I, right? I, time. So I-T-H. I, still out here. I put the goddamn what you call it. I made halfway to got the thing. I. Alright? Meaning time. What time is it? I. Oh damn, I did it the wrong way on this one too. Just lock it. Boom, there we go. And I gotta fix this. This is why I don't write in Syrian, because it's trash, man. Here we go, I. Time. And the time, well, I. Alright? Time. And then I'll put season up there as well. I guess we can let that ride. Season. I guess we can let season ride. Alright. Time, season. Alright, so we're gonna move on to the next one. Boom, which is braid, lacum. Alright. So we getting through it. It's number 8. What time we got?
It's like it's 7:40.
That's why we got to keep on moving. As we played like I think 20 minutes of the video. So we might not get to the scripture. So the next one is lacum. And bread. Alright, man shall not live by bread alone. Lacum. Alright? Lacum to live by bread, which would be chaya balacham, live by bread alone. Alright? Just so y'all know. Boom, boom, bang, bang. And this is bread. All right, bread or food, which is a little bit, newer food, bread. Because we usually separate like a meat or, or bread or to eat. A cow would be food. The word a cow, A-K-A-L or A-H-K-A-L. Lakam, bread, food. All right. Nathanlanawa, lakam. Give us or give to us our bread. Give to us bread. The thun, give. I can break this down without writing it down as well. So, the thun, which is give, right? Then lanawa, la meaning two. Then nawa is us, we, or our. It's all the same thing, belongs to us. This is our car. We bought this car. We bought this house. This house belongs to us. This is our house. So Nathanlanaw, give la to us. Lakam, bread. Alright? Nathanlanaw, lakam. I think it's a cow or cow, you won't. Give to us bread all day or every day. All right? Give us bread, give us our daily bread. Or give to us bread daily. All right? So let's do the next one. Chata'af. Sin offering, all right? Sin offering, chata'af. Now, all these words we should practice using. Practice using these words throughout the week. Can you go buy some lacham, some bread? Or at least try to say it to yourself, all right? What's the word? Chata'af. So at least try to say it to yourself during the week. Just to try to keep it in your memory. If you can't, Salaki. I was about to do something different, but Chata'af. All right? Just to try to remember what our language. A-H-T-H. Af. That's how I like to write it. All right? All right, Kata'af. What does it mean? It means sin. Sin offering. Sin offering. Sin or sin offering. La'a Kata'af. Sin or sin offering. No sin. No sin offering. La'a Kata'af. All right, meaning sin not, no sin. Or ayan Kata'af. Meaning don't sin. Hey, can you check the class for me, Bubba, for sure?
Okay.
To see how the audio is. I hope we ain't still on mute. Oh, no, we not. We good, but if you just check it for me.
Okay.
La'a Kata'af. I no sin. All right. All right, so let's go to Solomon. All right, Solomon is Shalamah. Congratulations to Shalamah that you saw on there graduating this Hebrew Academy.
Right.
Shalamah. And everybody know that Christ was Solomon. Yahweh Shah was Solomon. All right, or Solomon was Yahweh Shah in the reincarnation. All right. So, Shalom. We all know the famous word shalom. This is shalom. Alright? This is the same thing with the hi at the end. Solomon. I forget what the name actually means. It's something peace. I forget what the name actually means, alright? But this is King Solomon's name. Alright? Oh damn, I'm supposed to put how you pronounce it. Shalom. Alright? And means Solomon. Boom, boom, how we do this in the Assyrian. Shalom. So, if anybody remember the word Anya, meaning I am. I am. Anya la'a Shalom. I am not Solomon. Alright? Abal, Hawa'a Shalom. But he is Solomon. I'm not Solomon, but he is Solomon. So, Anya la'a Shalom, Abal, Yahawashah, Haya'ah, so like Yahawashah, Hawa'a Shalom. I'm not Solomon, but Yahawashah is Solomon. Alright? We can switch it to say Yahawashah was Solomon. Okay? Let's get to the next one. Kazak. 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 Like Kazak Shapar, who you seen graduate in his Hebrew Academy. Alright? Another Hebrew teacher. Kazak. Alright? He also teaches the Hebrew. Kazak means strong. Also, let me put the Hebrew right here. How they want you to do that? Zah is weird as hell, but that's it right there. And then Kwa. Alright? So Kazak, strong. Strong is the main usage. Strength. Alright, what else they say it means? Strengthen oneself. I'll put that because the main use of it is strong. So all that strong sees, I'll put strengthen oneself. Alright? Strengthen oneself. That can pass, but the strong seeds is just Esau. Strong, hardened, and all that garbage. It just means strong. Alright. You can even put be strong. To be strong, that can go. But all the rest of it, that's seeds and hardened, that's pretty much Esau. So be strong. Be strong. Be of good courage. All right? Zak. Like I said, let me just check for any questions real quick. See if anybody typed in any questions. Boom. All right, we good to go. And like I said, let's try to use these words in our everyday vocabulary. Even if, you can only remember one. I mean, one is better than none. Two is definitely you on the road then. 2 out of 50, brother, to remember that? Listen, you on the road. You remember more than that, you just exit. You know what I mean? Because it's like every week, though, you getting a ton of words. It ain't like we in college which we pretty much are. This is like biblical scholar college, I.S.U.P.K. For real. We like the Yale and the Spellman and all those. You know what I mean? The real ones. What's the one that begin with an M? That's the prestigious black one. That was on the show. I can't remember it. Y'all might know online. Not like Michigan. It's like something. Morehouse. We like the Morehouse of the. You know what I mean? Of the biblical scholars. You know what I mean? It's without the homosexuality they got going on over there. All right. So boom. So let me make this smaller so I can go to the other side. Oh no, damn! I went. Where we at? Oh yeah. That's going to the next page. All right. So lucky y'all got to see all that happening. Boom. There we go. Let's go over to the left. Bang. Go over to the right. I said to the left. Go over to the right. Go back to the top. Let's make it bigger. See if we can get it back to the way we had it. Boom, slide him over, bring him down. Here we go. Bada boom, bada bang. Ain't that what the Esau say? I think I'll make this one tad bit smaller. There we go. All right, that's perfect right there. The other way wouldn't fit on the screen too well. See, maybe I can get it to fit a little bit on the screen. Yeah, I'm trying to be sensitive to the eyes. I know I can't see a damn thing. I was with my carnal brother the other day. He said, yeah, man, you used to be squinting a lot when we was young. I think I needed glasses. You know what I mean? All right, so here we go. But he said he was going to come on Monday. We're going to see, what it's in for. All right, so the next one is Bara. All right. To cut off. Bara. Bara. To cut off. Boom. All right. Roth means cut off. Like you. Cut off. Bang. Cut off. Cut down. Make a covenant. Cut off. To make a covenant. I don't see how that would make a covenant. But be cut off. But we'll just use these since these seem to make more sense. Be cut off. All right. Cut off, destroy. All right, cut down. We'll use that. Cut off, to cut down, and then lastly we'll put destroy. Go ahead.
It's like, reason why you spell cut like that?
Oh, my bad. It's a lot of you. I don't know why I do that. I don't know, bro. I was trying to get one of the emails one day, right? And I could not get it right. And then I looked, I had cut with two T's. It's not the first time. I'm like, why the hell is this damn thing not working? And I look, I'm like, oh, damn, I spelled cut wrong. I think it was another email that I tried to use before, and it had two T's in it. So I've been putting cut with two T's. It took me so much to remember that. And then now that I use an email without that, you know what I mean? Yeah. It's just like a habit to make sure I put two T's. And I'm like, the whole time I'm trying to get to the email, I'm like, what in the hell is going on here? And I had two T's and cut. Listen, bro, you gotta do what you can do to remember this, man. You gotta do what you can do to remember. Listen, y'all, if y'all don't know, man, I put stuff in front of the front door so I don't forget it. That is no lie. Like, if you came in my crib, brother, and you wondering why something is sitting at the door, like in front of the opening part. Like if you open it, it's gonna slide back. That's so I don't forget it. I try to make sure that I don't forget it. All right, let's move on to the next word. Loyah, Levi, or Levite. All right. Ban Loyah, children of Levi, sons of Levi. All right. Loyah is Levi. Oh, first let me put how you pronounce it. Loyah, which is where they get lawyer from. Like the lawyer, they get that from Levi. Literally, they get that from Levi. Lawyer, Levi, the priests, the judges, the Levites. You know what I mean? So that's what a lawyer is. He's the one, they would come before the priest, who would either kill you, burn your sacrifice, or hear your case so they don't gotta kill you. You know what I mean? To see if they gotta kill you.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's where you get a lawyer from. They would go to the Levites. All right, Levite, Levi. I should have put Levi first because that's what it is. It's the main use. Tribe of Levi. Lawyer. He said, you better get a lawyer or you better get a priest because we about to knock you off. You about to be cut off. What was that? I forgot the word already. Barath. You about to be Barath. I mean, Barathka. You about to be cut off. You cut off. You cut down. You know what I mean? So you better get a lawyer. Get a lawyer.
So like so Levi translated to.
Huh?
Levi translated to.
I forget what Levi actually it was something. It's in Genesis. If you go to Genesis, just type in Levi. All the names of what they mean is there. I forget what it is. Yeah, I can't remember what it was. I know Naphthalia means my wrestling, right? Of course, Gad is a troop. Yahweh dies, Yahweh thank you, or Yahweh thanks. All right.
Son of the right.
Benjamin, son of the right. Shemaiwan, I believe is affliction heard. Because you gotta put wan at the end. Like the characters wa and na to make certain words a name. Gotta put wan. Alright. Boom, boom, boom. I can't remember what Levi is, but we can look it up, y'all. If somebody know, then type it in. Because we can go to Genesis. They all in Genesis. They ain't nothing you even gotta be ashamed to say, I don't know that. Why don't we go to Genesis? That's not like, ooh, I stumped you. You don't know what Levi means. I mean, don't let some dumb Christian try to play you with that. All right, let's keep going. I but while you find that, Barzal, you know what I mean? It's in Genesis. Damn, I forget what this is where they all start getting their names. They start birthing the baby. You can Google it. You can actually just put it in Google. That'll probably be the easiest thing. Ibad is the next word. All right. Ibad. All right. It means work, serve, labor. Ibad. All right. That's how you pronounce it. So it means. Let me put it in the Assyrian. All right. Means work, serve. Right? Servant. All right. Service as well. And these are what they actually mean. I don't know if Esau got those up there. He got compelled to labor. Come on, bro. We don't even. That's garbage, bro. No, come on, man. This sounds white. Compelled to labor. Come on, man. It sounds white, bro. It means serve or work, or servant or service. You get the idea of working. I put working. Lock. Put that up there. Working. I'm trying to fit it at the end. Oh, damn. I was trying to make a K. It didn't go that way. Working. All right, bye. All right. Now, boom, boom, boom. I believe everybody. That's an easy one, though. Everybody should know that. All right, we're gonna do Philistine. Lashawan with the inhabitants of Tyre.
Right.
All right. That was Psalm 83 right there. Ibad, work. Now we're gonna do Lashawan. Or Palashafia, right? Boom, boom. Let me see what we doing. La, Sha, yeah. Let me put how you pronounce it. Palashafia. Boom, boom, boom. All right, Palashafia, Philistine. How do you spell it? Figured it was that.
Philistine.
Yep. Lashawan, Philistine, with the inhabitants of Tyre, brother. Go ahead.
So I got the Levi. It says, this is the book of Genesis, chapter 29, verse 34. And she conceived again and bare a son and said, because I have borne him 3 sons, therefore was his name. I'm going to skip on. And she, Slakia. So I messed up. And she conceived again and bare a son and said, now this time will my husband be joined unto me.
That's what it means. Joined to me. Law, right. And then Yah at the end, me. Right. So, will my husband be joined to me? That's what law Yah meant. Right. Meant joined and then to me. So, it's my husband. I mean, not the husband. Her husband is joining her. I said it's my husband. What the hell? Yeah, pause, man. But that's her husband. You know what I mean? That's her husband. And she wanted him to be joined to her. All right. So the next one is Ilah. Let me make sure I saw that right. Ilah. Yep, that's Ilah. Boom, boom, boom. The water bars all. All right, find in the scripture. Ilah meaning burnt offering. Burnt offering. All right. There we go. So Ilah is a burnt offering. There you go. So we had 16 words so far. So that's 16 new Hebrew words that you may not have known that you now know. So like for Esau's garbage along the way though. All right, you gotta charge him for what he does.
Right.
Ilah, burnt offering. So, so we all are in one body with this. We all should be studying and trying to use these words, at least the ones you can remember, try to implement it in your everyday life. Like, oh, all right, this is such and such, or that's this, or you know what I mean? And try to use it. All right, Ilah, burnt offering. All right, let's go to Bariyath, covenant, agreement. So now out of all of these 50 words, like I said, you'll naturally probably just remember one. Now, ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? You'll naturally just remember one. Alright? Bariyath. And probably whatever one, was intriguing to you or stood out the most to you. Alright? That'll be the one that you more than likely remember. Or that was either repeated the most. Or you just caught on to pretty much. Alright, boom, boom. Bariyath, I forget what this means. This means covenant. Covenant or agreement, because that's what a covenant is. It's an agreement. Alright, covenant agreement. Bariyath. Yep. So covenant agreement, Bariyath. But me and you had Bariyath, an agreement. A ball, which is but, I forget what me is. Oh, Mawathia. Right? A ball, Mawathia. Wait, is that what it is? Mawathia. I thought it was something. Might be Mawathia. Or we'll just say Mawathia for right now, because that's what I remember. So a ball, Mawathia, Wa'atha, Bariyath. Me and you had an agreement. But me and you had an agreement. So when you go to pay that dowry and then that dowry shoot up $1,000, you be like, oh, but me and you had an agreement. He said hit you with his new terms now. You're like, oh no, brother. We need a what? A lawyer. A lawyer. Alright. Ayah is the next word. Ayah. Ayah, it means hostile, treat as an enemy. Alright? And what they say, participle form, that's just gay. Alright. Let's keep this. Ayah. But it actually does. Oh dang! You see this? Look at this right here. I told you I don't write in the Syrian, man. I only do that for the class. This is a Syrian A, and then the rest of this is regular Hebrew. That's just the proof. That's about the second time. That's the second witness y'all have seen me do this, man. Most high Christ. I do not use this garbage, bro. And look, I put a connector under. Good Lord. Mine all screwed up, man. Ayah, and Ayah does mean enemy. It actually means enemy, right? But we can put treat as under it, but it does mean enemy. Treat one as an enemy, all right? Enemy. You can put be hostile. Right, but it flat out, it means enemy, because our Yahweh, right? Yah, right? Then Yah, and then Ka. And then Yah is the root word. This right here is present tense. Wow. Yah is the connector to connect enemy to this word right here, which is your. Right? But those, my enemies, right, who would not that I reign over them, that's what Christ said. But then in Psalms 83, Awayabika, thine enemies, right? Your or thine in Old Quaker English, because you got thou in Old Quaker English, thou is you. Thee, that's you, right? Thine is your, right? Thine is your also. So thine enemies, your enemies, present tense. Your actual enemies right now. Awayabika, that's in Psalms 83. So Ayab is enemy. So when Esau say treat as an enemy and all that, I feel you, bro, but I don't feel you. You know what I mean? It means enemy. So the word Ayab is enemy. Or to treat as an enemy, you can still use that because it's the same thing in our language anyway. If I'm treating you like an enemy, then you're more than likely an enemy. Or else why would I treat you like an enemy? You know what our problem is in America? We treat the white man like our brother and he is not. All right? So let's keep going. Kaya. Kaya means live. That's all it means. Esau, preserve life and preserve and live. And come on, man. Come on, Esau, with your add-ons, brother. Kaya means live. Hold on, what am I about to do? I was about to put ha. Alright, so Chaya, C-H-Y-A-H. C-H-A-A-Y-A-H. Chaya. Right? It means live. Or it means life. Right? He that keep the commandments shall come to life. Don't use what Esau got. Revive and preserve and come on, Esau, bro. I can see like maybe, in the background, secondary or third, to revive maybe or preserve, but preserve what? Life. But remember, this ain't really for black people. Chaya is live. This class they teaching to Yale students presently. You know what I mean? Go on to the next. Qadash. Boom, boom, boom. Let's go to Qadash. Qadash means month. Not Qadash, which would be holy, but Qadash, which means new, which means month. So like it means month. It also means new, right? And then you can use it as new moon pretty much because that's how you determine the months. About the new moons. That's why they say many moons. All right. New moon, last of all, last month or new, and then if you wanted to toss it in to mean new moon, you can use that as well, right? Qadash, boom, 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 boom. Now here go Esau with his so he probably gonna see this Korab again. Remember Yad Korab means hand war. I'll leave approach. I'll leave approach in this one. But it's war. So we're gonna put war and then we'll put approach. Secondly, I mean, but Qur'an means war. It's another way to say war or fight, right? Or battle. So that's what we're gonna put up these for these. All right, for this word, Qur'an, because that's what it means. All right. Qur'an, war. It's another way to say war, battle. Right? Fight. And we'll leave it at that. All right. I'll put approach. You know, just because that's sort of how you get into a battle. Gotta approach somebody, and somebody got to approach you. All right. But we'll leave that one last. But fight, battle, war. That's what Quran means. We can skip over a thumb. Everybody knows what a thumb is you masculine plural. We already know that. We ain't gonna waste no time on a thumb. We know what a thumb is. Y'all Bashim, y'all Shah Baraka thumb. Baraka thigh. We know what that is. Anger, nostril, nose. I'll put it up there. I'll put it up there. And we'll decipher later whether this is true or not. I think op does mean nose though. That might not, but the anger part is what I'm talking about. Op. Alright? AHP. Op. Boom, boom. How you do this, since this is the ending P, bang, ending pa, there you go. Op, nose, I think it means nostril, or I put nostril first, and then I think it means nose secondly. Nose, and then we'll keep the anger down here, but this is a maybe. All right. It's a maybe, I'm not sure about that one, all right. Boom, 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 boom. Gee, what? Oh yeah. Pharaoh, the president. El Presidente, all right? Pharaoh, king, you know what I mean? All right, so, all right. So Pharaoh, Pa, Ra, I. Let's put this up here. Power I. Boom, bang. Damn, I put 5 at the end of this high. Y'all see me do this in Syrian, I really be having to think of what it is. It's not like it don't come natural like our language. Power I, Pharaoh. We know it because it says it. Alright, boom, boom. Pharaoh. And we'll just leave it as that. Pharaoh. So we know, in essence, is your presidents, your queen of England and all that. They're like Pharaoh. So next, Officer Bun. All right, a bun. I always say a bun. It's a bun. Stone. And he like that too. That's how he is. All right. Boom, 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 boom. Dang. I'm messing it up now. Trying to remember. A bun, AHBAN. Now we can do that a Syrian. And then this is not at the end. A bun, stone. Brother like a stone. Not about to move him. You know what I mean? He ain't about to move him. All right, where we at? I mean, we at 75, so we got 25, and we still got a half an hour. We should be all right. We might can get through it. Tazaan, flock, sheep, goats. Let's do it. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Here we go. Tazaan. All right. I love to keep my high in there. Flock. And it's a flock of sheep or goats, right? Flock of sheep or goats. All right.
It's like, sir.
Go ahead.
So we go. Tazaan Yashua.
The flock of Israel. Is that what you're trying to say? Yeah, it would go. You can do it. I would believe it would be Tazaan Yashala. The flock of Israel. Because it's not like describing Israel. It's saying the flock of Israel. So you're saying like the flock of Israel. It's like the children of Israel. Ban Yashala. If you were saying Israel is like a flock, then you would be Tazaan Yashal, like a flock, Israel. Like a flock. Like if you were saying Israel is like a flock of sheep or a flock of goats, you would say Tazaan Yashal. Because Ka meaning as or like. All right, let's keep going. Lama Ayin. For the sake of, in order that, account of, La Ma'ayin. Boom, bang. Now just taking an account that Esau, you gotta watch what he said. All right? Just gotta watch some of the things he be putting out there. Gotta watch a lot of it. Lama Ayin, boom. So like it. What do you say? It means for the sake of. For the sake of. In order that. Is that what it was said?
In order that.
And what was the last one?
On account of.
on account of the Most High, y'all going into slavery. I mean, y'all go straight into slavery. Don't come back. Don't pass go. Do not collect $200. All right. Just giving everybody time so we can get through it. We got boom, boom, boom. A few more words to go. About a little bit more than 20 words to go. The next one is Madabar, wilderness, plain. The plain or the wilderness. Boom, boom, ma, da, bar. Ma, da, bar. All right. Bar meaning plain or wilderness. Little Christ out. Hey, Lord in Christ, sir. Hey, you want to be Christ? No, you got it. Oh, all right, the sign of Christ. Wilderness, plain. So plain or wilderness. My bar, I'll put it down here in the Assyrian.
Tight money right there.
Mother bar. Wilderness. It's hard. All right. Like this bars on?
It's going to be right in the bags. You can put it around.
Come.
Let's go to the next one. Bashar, flesh. All right. Flesh pots. You give me that in Zechariah. Flesh pots. Bashar. You was about to say something bars off.
It's like, is this like referring to like the animals we eat, or?
I'm not even sure. I think it might just mean like plain flesh, like any type of flesh. Like how we say like the fleshly body and all those. Bashar, let me put it right here in the Syrian. Hold on, I'm about to mix it up again. Bashar, flesh. And meat. But this one might, because it says meat with it, it could be used, for animals. But I think the main term is just like flesh, like the flesh of anything, any creature. But in the sense of meat, so it might just be animals, like animal flesh. Go ahead.
So like you asked for
flesh pots.
Flesh pots come from.
Yeah, it is. It's a good scripture right here about the flesh pots. And is the one in Zechariah. Oh damn, we got down to 81. That was what? We're about to be at 81. It's got 31 words that we done went through. So y'all should have that one. Rashai, wicked. Esau put guilty. We'll put them both up there. Because he is Rashai. He is guilty. Ma Rashai for being wicked. Alright, Ma being wicked. Being like presently wicked. All right? In the present tense. Ra, shad. Okay? Should be one in Zechariah.
I have Zechariah chapter 14, verse 21.
That's it. Zechariah 14th chapter. I knew I was about to say Zechariah 14, but I ain't want to mix it up. Rashai. So you got it, Barzal. You can say it.
Come on. This is the book of Zechariah, chapter 14, verse 21. Yea, every pot in Jerusalem, in Judah shall be holiness unto the Lord of hosts.
It's going to be holy. Every pot we have going to be holy unto the Lord. No pork. No none of that. No shrimp. Every pot that we got going to be holy unto the Lord. We going to be a separate people. Go ahead.
Come on. And all they that sacrifice shall come and take of them, and see therein. And in that day there shall be no more the Canaanite in the house of the Lord of hosts.
And see that there should be what?
There shall be no more the Canaanite in the house of the Lord of hosts.
Go ahead.
That was it. I believe it's chapter verse 20, sir.
Go ahead.
This is the book of Zechariah, chapter 14, verse 20. In that day shall there be upon the bells of horses.
There we go.
Holiness unto the Lord.
And
the pots in the Lord's house shall be like the bowls before the altar.
All right, hold on. Let me finish writing this out, and then I'm going to get you the scripture that I want. Oh, damn, I keep doing it. So what I'm putting up on the board is what I was saying. I was saying a sentence, but I want y'all, or a phrase or whatever. But I wanted y'all to see this. I said Rashai, which is guilty. Rashai, my Rawashai. So Rashai will be guilty in this sense, and then Mara was shy of being wicked. You'll see that a lot in the Bible. You'll see, especially in the Hebrew. Like when I'm saying in the Bible, I'm talking about literally in the Hebrew. You'll see it written Rashai, Ma, Ra, Rashai. You'll see the word again with like Ma and then something else in it to describe what it's saying. Guilty of being wicked. This is the of, right? And this of is of/for. That's whenever you see ma in front of a root word, it's of or for. So Rashai, ma Rawashai, Rashai, ma Rawashai. Guilty or guilty of Rawashai being wicked. Alright? Or my Rawashai for being wicked, guilty for being wicked, guilty of being wicked. All this is the same thing. So, and you'll see it like that. Like we read it like that in Leviticus, the 23rd chapter, when it starts. I forget what it says. I can't remember exactly what we read, but it's. I'm not sure if it's the service or it's something else where the word is there two times, written two different ways to describe what it's saying. It's saying, to do this and to do that. Shabbath Wan or Shabbath. I believe Shabbath Wan. I know Sabbath and rest. You shall do no servile work. You shall rest, for that's the Sabbath day. Like Shabbat, you'll see Shabbat Wan, all those in there. Because one is the number 7, which is Shabbat, and then you got Shabbat, which is Sabbath, which is rest. So you'll see like Ba Shabbat, you'll see Shabbat, Ba Shabbat, and all those different variations of it, because it's saying no work, you shall rest is the 7th day on the Sabbath. You know what I mean? On the Sabbath, something, or it is a Sabbath of rest. Shabbat, or you know what I mean? And that's pretty much it. What I was trying to explain. But it's written like that for a reason, because one is the word, and then one is describing what it's saying. Because remember, it's the same word with different meanings: Sabbath, rest, and then you got the number 7, which is Shabbai. It's close to Sabbath, but it's 7, and then you got rest. So you got Shabbat, Shabbat 1, then you got Shabbat, then you got Shabbat, which is 7. So you'll see it like that in Leviticus, the 23rd chapter. All right, the last one is Babel on this page, because we still got like 20 to go. Or Babal, right? Babal, which is, we know, Babel, right? Boom, boom, the Assyrian. Babel. Also Babylon. You'll see Babylon, and then it'll just say Babal. Literally, it just says Babal, but it's Babylon. The Tower of Babel is literally the Tower of Babal, is Babylon. So, like, in the Hebrew is real simple, man. Like, because we don't know it straight off the bat how we want to, it's sort of difficult in the beginning when you first start to go through it. And you got to take it step by step like a baby, but everything repeats because our language is literally easy. It's like simple. It just, you know what I mean? It wasn't meant to be hard. It wasn't meant to, for nobody to understand. It was, it wasn't meant to be like high tech or sophisticated. It is a regular, simple language. And the only thing that makes it sort of high tech is the fact that we speak slang. Like that one word can have 5 meanings. That's the only thing that we gotta catch on to. I mean, and pretty much once you catch on to that, everything else is just cake. You learn the tenses and learn how to say something, then it's easy. It's like, oh, all right, well, you know what? That's when you get to see how easy the language is. It's like you hear that it's an easy language, but we beginners, so when we try to do it, it's like, damn, it ain't that easy.
Right.
But once you do it, you're like, hold up, this is easy. It's literally just what we have in school. It's literally just those rules. That's it. Which is crazy, because you would think it's something more to it, and it's not. It's just those rules, and you'll see it being used that way. But because we write slang, we might write it a shorter form of, instead of putting the whole thing like Haya'ah Shawamar to say he is watching, you'll just see Shawamar. Instead of saying Ya Amar Wa, you'll just see Amar Wa. And they both mean the same thing. One just doesn't have the Ya on it. So it's simple. It's like easy. Go ahead, Barzal.
Yeah, it's like, sir, what's so heavy what you're saying is because it was like, I remember the other class he was breaking down how like the oppressor slang is his correct language.
Right.
When we break his language down so where we ain't gotta say too much and say sense of what you're saying. Like even in our own language, we make things that seem hard less hard.
Exactly.
Right.
All right, and the oppressor does that, and that's, you don't say it's slang. That's just speaking regular. That's just English today.
Right.
The English we speak not even proper. It's like we don't even have the correct dialect of it. We don't got that. We don't have that like that, and that is English. But we don't have that, but we got regular English today, which is a slang form of what would be Old Quaker English. Just without the dialect. Like that Old Quaker English died something down that it's still square. It's supposed to be square like that. The way it is, let's know they still wear them white damn wigs in their court system. Still to this day. When niggas go to court for having a knife in London, you sitting there looking at a whole, look like you watching a play. They still wear it. That's funny, right? So by young is between me and you. By young. Right? Between. But yeah, they still have that. And they still dying now, something. Like it ain't used as much, but that's how it was. So now the language has evolved, and they don't call that slang or nothing. But when we shorten our language, oh, that's slang and that's improper. Or when a whole country speaks improper and is fine. But our language, we got the same thing. We got a shorter form, just like what you were saying, of everything. It is a way to shorten different things, so you don't got to speak or write an entire paragraph, or feel like you speaking the whole entire paragraph when you just talking to somebody. And Israel got a thing called talking too much. I know a lot of people never heard of that. It's called you talk too damn much. And it's like nobody want to say all that when I'm just trying to say I'm going to the store. La ba ba. Alright? Which is where we get la ba from. Alright? La, and they usually just use these two. This is the first la, this la, and then the first ba. La ba ba is the root word though. You ever like looked it up, your heart? So la ba ba. So doing a lot of different things in the school where you like do names and you teach a Hebrew class, you gotta look up words. A ton of them, actually. It's like a whole ton of words. Mine, will can go last. Will is last. Because they say like people say willpower to do this and will to do that. That's extra. That's extremely last. But mind and heart. Heart goes before mind in this case, but it means the same thing. So la ba ba, mind or heart or will. All right, I didn't put it in the series. Boom, boom. Let me see. There we go. I ain't wrote in the series in so long, it's still a little hard. It's like, I don't really write in the series until we come here, and I gotta fix a lot. I fix a lot right here. This is not actually how you're supposed to do that. It's really just like a small hook and then like that. But, you know. I can't stand that damn series. It's a lot. I just can't, man. It's too much. It's too square. All right, so let's keep going. 184. Boom, boom, boom. So we got 15 words left. We got 15 minutes to do it. Mata'ah or matah. And they say it means rod, staff, trident. I'm gonna write all these up there. I'm not sure which one this is. Let's watch Esau, but we're gonna put them up there for now. Matah. All right. Put it in the Assyrian as well. There we go. Tribe. What else does it say it means? Staff.
Rod.
Staff and rod. Rod of iron. They saying it's matah. Barzal. Right? staff or tribe or rod. Now, I can see why staff and tribe could go together, and rod as well, because the rod or your staff, you would usually put your tribe on it. So I can see why it could flow that way in slang. Also, too, when you do Hebrew, you have to study slang. You got to understand, you got to make a connection between hot, cold, good, ill, sick, and make all that mean good, which is weird to do. And most of the time, it's just the vibe, the spirit of what you're trying to say. It's really not what the word means. Because you cannot make being sick good. How is that a good thing? Unless you're saying, look, nasty, I'm nasty with it. That's good. He ill with it. Like you trying to say something that's so sick to that degree, you have that degree of skill. Like how sick he is how good you are. So the sick of the sickest is the good of the goodest. So it's sort of like you gotta study it. Go ahead, Barzal.
It's nice. So I just wanted to say, like, even how we say, yo, that's retarded. Like,
Right.
You make anything sound too wild.
You make anything sound too wild because it's like what you're trying to say. Like being retarded is now the greatest thing on the earth when you're a rapper or got a nice car. You know what I mean? Because you're saying how bad that is that's how good I am at this. Like you comparing the how can I say, like the degree of each thing. Like this was so good and that was so bad. But seeing how bad that was, that's how far, good I am or this is. Which helps out a whole lot when you're doing Hebrew. It definitely helps out to learn what the hell people even mean when they say stuff. Which is another great thing that the U.P.K. is good at. It's good at discerning spirits, man. Right. So mala'ah, they say it means to fill, be filled, or complete. All right? So mala'ah, fill, be filled, be full, right? Full, fill. Oh, I'm supposed to put be full. Be full, fill, be filled, complete. All right, mala'ah. Now, back to what I was saying though, but that's something that has to be done for our language to make it easier. You know what I mean? And then you'll be able to understand why everything is shortened. It's like nobody, and you'll understand Psalms a lot more. Like that Psalms, the 8th chapter, because it's so short, makes it easy to understand the poetry of it, or what because he has a chorus at the beginning, chorus at the end, and then he has like whatever. I don't know if it was singing or rapping, but that is in the middle. And it rhymes, but the way it rhymes, it doesn't. It's like a rap. It's like a song. He's matching certain syllables, so to speak, with other ones. Like we matching this part that rhymes with this part right here, and then certain parts don't rhyme, but if you say it the right way, it has a good flow and it goes with it. Like every single word don't rhyme in somebody's rap. Right. He said, "I'm top 3." Yeah, I changed. All those different things. Every word does not rhyme, but you get the sense of it. Like those syllables that you said in that one bar matches with the syllables in another bar, so to speak. So it just helps. And then when you understand what the person is saying, you're like, why would he say that? So and this is another thing, real quick. Just to add, since I brung up about the music, right? In Israel, it's obvious. Israel is lyricists. We full of our thing with songs is lyrics. Oh damn, I'm doing this one first. I'll put this one first up here since I got it already. And what's that? Kassad or Kassar? I can't see it.
Kassar.
Kassar. Kassar. I'll put it up here. So the main thing with Israel is lyrics. We love good lyrics. We don't like people corny lyrics on their song. All right, and that's just us. I hate to say it, that's how we are. Or we like the vibe of the song. Nowadays, it's more so the vibe with so the corny lyrics come. You don't really mind. Chasar is kindness, kindness. What else? Goodness. All right, goodness, and y'all can copy that down. So, in Israel, and just from studying Psalms, you'll see like what the Psalm is saying is the heavy part, not so much as the rhyme, especially when your language is ba, ga, da, everything already rhymes. Now, what kind of makes it better is the tenses and things like that, where you got shawamar or shamar nawa, and that just makes it all better and makes it easier, so to speak, that when you do the song, now you can, mix it up and do all that different stuff that rappers do. All right. So Yahweh Shai, or on this one it says Yahweh Shawai, which you'll see also. You'll see Yahweh Shai, and then you'll see Yahweh Shawai as well. But the main name is Yahweh Shai. The main one that's used. When it says Joshua, it says Yahweh Shai. So I'm going to put up here Yahweh Shai because that's the main usage. And Esau, he puts Yahweh Shawai most of the time because he's just the devil. All right. Now it is a different way to do it. Like I can't say that that's fraudulent, but that's not the name. It's just written a different way. Now that part I'm not sure why we do, right? But Esau uses that variation specifically compared to the actual way it was written, which is Yahweh Shai. Alright? Now I'll put in parentheses under here the way he has it, because it is in the Bible as well. And it's not the first name. You'll see it with a ton of different names. You'll be like Hosea, they spell that a different way. Even though that's Hawashai, you'll see Hawashawai. I don't know why they do it like that. I'm not sure why we did it that way. But we did. So, but the main way is Hawashai, which is Hosea. Or Yahweh, which is Joshua or Jesus. Right? So I'm gonna just put Yahweh Shai. All right, and this one, just so y'all know, for the teaching purpose, is Joshua, because that's what it says up there. And Jesus and Joshua have the same name. All right, which is why I want to put Yahweh Shai, but then put Joshua. Shah, and then put Y, and then put I right here. Under it, Yahweh Shawai or Yahweh Shai. Now, like I said, I don't know why we do it this way. All right, I'm not sure what the significance of it is. But Joshua, we already know Yahweh Shai. You can put Jesus as well. I just put Jesus over here because it is the same thing. There's many Jesuses in the Bible. I think Jesus is the Greek, Joshua is the English. Or Jesse is the one. I think Jesus is Greek, or Jesse might be. I forget which one Jesse is, but they all the same damn thing. Because it's Jesse in the Apocrypha. And I think it does say Jesus as well in the Apocrypha, but I think they both might be the same. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure they're the same exact word, though, Yahweh Shah. I know Joshua and Jesus is definitely the same thing. And I think Jesse is spelled, that might be in the Apocrypha spelled like that. Actually, we can pull it up. I can pull it up for you, but it's going to take too much time. Dang, I done ran the time out. All right, let me keep going. So we got 4 minutes. Let's keep going. Let's put Regal. Regal Ka. Y'all, who remembers that? Who remember Regal Ka? Aliana Wong. M0RE, GEN.YAHANNA. Come on, y'all already know. That's Psalm 83. No, that might be Psalm 121. GEN.YAHANNA, I think that is Psalms 121. Regal Ka. Thy foot shall not, in Psalms 121. Yep, Regal meaning foot. So, like, can you give me Psalms 121? Because I forget. But the part is about your feet. Shall not stumble by night or something like that. I forget, man. It's the only time I can't remember it. So, like,
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 1.
Go ahead, you got it.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 121. I will lift up my eyes unto the hills, from whence cometh my help. My help cometh from the Lord, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
Regal Ka, thy foot. Regal Ka, so this means foot. You will not suffer thy foot, Regal is foot, to be moved. Remember I was saying Ka means your. And what did it say? Thy. Thy is old quicker English for your. Thy and thine means your. Thine, thy is your. Thou and thee is you. In old quicker English. All right, Amah. A-M-A-H. It's like an A-M-A-H, yep, in English. Amah, a cubit. Hey, shalom, said Lord in Christ. 8:58. Got 2 minutes left. So Regal is foot. Amah is cubit. All right. A-H, M-A-H. All right. Put it right here, bang. And then of course, we'll just keep the words up on the screen as we end the class. And then everybody can just pretty much write it down. It must be 9 o'clock because the time is going off. We're gonna keep on going. We're gonna at least get to 90. All right. Khayal. All right. So I got Amah, which means cubit. Khayal. Strength. Virtue. Forget about that. A virtuous woman. Khayal. Strength. Ability. All right. So now let's make sure that's Kha and not Ha. Yep. Khayal. For all the virtuous women. Khayal. All right. I know Esau put something else, but we're going to put what we know for a fact it means virtue, ability, right? Skill. All these words we already know. All right? Khayal, virtue, ability, skill. Skillful woman, a virtuous woman, a woman with some ability, some know-how, man. So it's 9:01, y'all. All right, bang, there we go, 9:01. We're gonna wrap it up. This is the Lashawan Qadash class. I'm gonna make this smaller so y'all can get the rest of the words all the way down to 200, the last 10 words. All right. Let's see. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, damn, I always do that. Why do I do that? All the time, right? Let's go back up. It's locking y'all for that. Y'all could probably just pause it. If y'all could pause it correctly, y'all probably could get all of these. All right, let me just make it a little tad bit smaller to get from 190 to 200. I think we might have got it now. Boom, 199. Hold on, one more. Back to 100. Bang, there we go. 199 to 200. Sin, guilt, punishment. I won. All right. So I'm going to leave it just like this. I'm going to put it up on a full screen. With that being said, man, I appreciate everybody coming out. All right. Yep, that's right. Shalom is peace. All right. No, sin offering is not paying tithes. Paying tithes is paying 10% of all the money that you get. All right. You give that to the school. That's what paying tithes is. And a prophet, it doesn't mean king or lord. A prophet is a prophet, that somebody that goes and prophesies the words of the Lord, tells the future of what's going to happen or what could happen. All right. So now I'm gonna put this up on a big screen. Y'all can write these down. That being said, I'm gonna pass the class over to priest and officer of 1,000 Barzal Rakab. I am spirit.
This is Officer of 5 Stacks. Rob one more in. Rob class. Let's get to it. The I.S.U.P.K security announcements. We are the I.S.U.P.K, started out of 1 West on the 25th Street, out of New York, under Commander GEN.YAHANNA. Work for new brother and sister. When a new brother and sister comes to the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to share themselves with the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it after 6 months. If a brother and sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother and sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment, you read about it in the book of Numbers, chapter 18, verse 21. Also in the book of Malachi, chapter 3, verses 8 through 10. I.S.U.P.K means 10% Hebrew, 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you. Get to the Treasury Department. Priest fund, free will offering for the priest, not mandatory. Whatever so amount you would like to give of the coming Holy Convocation will be the feast, the feast of first fruits, which starts after the Sabbath, you understand, sundown, Saturday, April 23rd, 2022. We'll read about this in the book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verses 10 through 22. Remind Akim and Abba to check the bulletin board in the hallway. If any brother wants to be a trooper in school, start to wear all black. Boots, shirt, pants, headband, and scarf. With that, just the brothers, Elijah, which means to stand. And if Israel, we're going to get the brothers a courteous salute. And if Israel, Imam Shabbat, Imam Barak, Yahweh, Shem Yahushua, Barakathon. Yahweh, with his hands down. Sar, which means turn to face the sisters, I imagine. Sisters, I imagine Shabbat, your feet would be at a 45-degree angle, with right hand clasped over your left. When we say Barak, you open up your hand, your palm, and you smack your chest, and you say the salute back to the brothers. Men of Israel, we're going to get a sisters a courteous salute. Men of Israel, Imam Shabbat, Imam Barak, Yahweh Shemar, Lathan, Shem Yahushua. Yahweh, class dismissed.
All right, Israel, man, go enjoy your Sabbath.